Hello. I hope this thing is on. I feel like my hair is like lopsided, but I think it's the angle. But hey, babe squad. I'm gonna wait for some of y'all to come up in here. I'm gonna wait for it to say that we are live. I put a poll in the chat. Y'all know I love a good poll. So I'm gonna wait for YouTube to let me know that we are live. So come on in, come on in, come on in. It's Saturday evening. It's a little late, but never too late. Hey Trey. Yes. Hey nerdy girl. Yes. I'm glad you joined today too. I don't know where y'all some of y'all have been, but if y'all did not catch the Tasha K interview with Hazel E, baby, I don't know where you was at. I don't know. I don't know. But when I tell you she was spilling the wine, and I was here for it because y'all know we love the mess. We love the mess. So yeah. Hey, Sexy 60. Hey, Oakland Barbie. Hey, Robbie. Happy Saturday. I hope y'all are having a good Saturday. Why did I say it like that? Saturday. But hey, cause her babes, it's your girl Brooke going live with the Real Talk and Babe Squad. We have to talk in Babe Squad. When I tell you we gotta talk, baby, because Hazel was spilling. But before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into the match, shall we? Y'all already know I want to be a 10K base, so follow me on the Instagram. Follow our Facebook page over there, Couture Bay at the Meta Place. And of course, Twitter, X, whatever Elon's calling it for today. And everything we say and use is in accordance with Copyright Act of 1976. That being said, hey, Babe Squad. Hey. Hey. Okay. Because we're going to get into the mess. Hold on. Let's see. So, yes. Happy Saturday. I want to do not too long because y'all know y'all don't like long lives. So, and the likes don't be liking enough for me. So, you already know. That just tells me to hurry up and get out. Hey, did it just start? Yes, Kitty, it just start. Hey, Darius. Yes, smash that like button. Hey, Alex. Hey, Christine. Love the Afrocentric hair, babe. Okay. All right, so let's start it off. So the interview was over on TashaKLive.com. I don't know how much it costs for you not to be a member. I don't know any of that. What I know is this. I saw the interview when it dropped Friday, which was last night. I watched it again today because she dropped gems in there throughout the interview. She actually said names. She didn't shy away from the conversation. It was actually good. I feel like Hazel E needs to write a book, in my humble opinion, because just some of the things she's seen being in the industry, for those that do not know, she was a PR for a lot of high profile celebrities, industry personalities. So she knows a lot of these people. She gave her thoughts on Diddy. She gave her thoughts on Love and Hip Hop, Mona Scott. She talked about some traumatizing things happening to her from her ex-husband. And she didn't shy away, and she confirmed everything I already knew about Bel Kanana. And it's like, when you on the money, you on the money. So it was really good to me. Hey, EXO. Yes, thank you. Hey, Fat Mom. So I asked in the poll for those that watched the interview, was Hazel E spilling wine? 89% of y'all said yes. 11% of y'all said no. I guess some of y'all already knew some of this stuff. There was a lot of things I did not know. Case in point, I did not know she settled for Devon. I just thought she met this man and was madly in love with him. I didn't know she was over there being a sugar mama to her ex-husband. And can we please get the likes up? I think it's rude to come into anybody's house and not thumbs up the video. Like, what y'all think we do? Work for free? Because I will be out of here in 10 minutes. I tell you that much. So Hazel put a lot of reality girls on, to be honest. She was the Yandy of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, allegedly. No, she put celebrities on, period. Not just Love and Hip Hop girls. She was she was making sure everybody had a bag. And that's why I always say put some respect on people's names. A lot of people don't know who these people were before they got on TV. I know exactly who Hazel E is. She's way above Yandy. Way above Yandy. Yandy was a manager. Hazel was the PR. The person that makes sure the stories go away. Cause she told us about Tank getting chin checked by Suge Knight. It was a lot going on. So I want to start off by first saying I love the fact that she told the world the reason Love and Hip Hop Hollywood came about was because of her. She was shopping around the idea. She told Tierra, leave New York, come to Hollywood. They actually had a friendship. They actually lived together. But what Hazel E was saying was when Tierra get on that liquor, she will wake you up out your sleep and be on your puss. Tierra, this is not a good look. And I know Tierra was like, I'm in a new space and I'm one with God. Girl, please. Hazel did not lie on you. It's her truth. It's okay for her to tell her truth. And I think we need to allow for people who have not been problematic to us. When I say problematic, I'm talking about not coming out here terrorizing us. I think it's okay for them to tell their story, especially when they have a story to tell. It was so good. Vintage, you're never late, always on time. I knew I liked Hazel before and after marriage boot camp. Oh my gosh. She said about the marriage boot camp situation, had she had listened to the lie detector test, she would have never married that man. But she was just so like, I want to think about her ex-husband first. She was so gun-ho on having a family. Everybody around her was settling down, getting married, having these babies. And she said she did not want to miss out on her opportunity. So she allowed her thinking her biological clock was just ticking away. And I definitely understand what she's saying, but you settled down with a bum. She was a sugar mama. Like, I'm your sugar mama. And she admitted that. And I was like, it takes a lot to say that on camera and in an interview. I was shocked. But when she said her and she did PR for the celebs, yup. When she said that Tierra Marie took her piss in the middle of the night, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I just, did y'all see that thumbs up bubble? Oh my goodness, I didn't know it did that. Shout out to StreamYard, y'all. They are updating their things. I have a link in the description bar. Make sure y'all hit that link just to get you a StreamYard account if you don't have one as a content creator. I knew that Hazel E settled when she was on Marriage Boot Camp. He did a lie detector test and they asked if he was there for clout and he failed the question. Oakland, and she said she regrets marrying him. She said she should have let it go by, but he is an attractive man. He is handsome. So she was willing to settle. Thank you, Trey. I'm so proud of you. Tell everybody in Hawaii what's up. I want to see it. Swirl Girl, you got to go see it. You got to go see it. And as y'all go see it, make sure y'all thumbs up this video because we do not work for free. I'm going to keep saying that because this can go into a 10-minute video real quick to let y'all know I'm not to be played with. So Hazel E goes into discussing what it was like being a PR behind the scenes. And she said it's a whirlwind. When Tank was getting pushed up for not checking in with Suge Knight about money, she had to like leave the bus. She couldn't believe it. She said, Tank is probably going to see this and get mad, but we lived it. And I'm like, y'all was letting these criminals push up on y'all about money? No. But what surprised me about her talking about PR was the fact that she said that she had a really good relationship with Kim Porter. And of course, Tasha K asked her, do you believe the things that are coming out? And Hazel E said, you just never know, but I do believe her because if you look at, she said, when we met Cassie was very like no personality, all about Diddy. So she said, I can see that a lot of girls set themselves up that way. And she said, she's a big conspiracy theorist. So she believes a lot of the conspiracies, but she also say you have to know who you playing with in the industry. And I definitely believe that. I have to stamp her on that, because if you don't, baby, you here today, gone tomorrow. But the one big thing she did speak out about was how the internet is so fast moving and it changes the trajectory. Because she said, I do remember about Kid Cudi's thing, but I didn't know Kid Cudi was at Cassie's house. I thought Cassie was at his house. Hazel E slipped up and said he was over there messing with the boss's wife, and he went into a mental institution after that. Did y'all know that? I didn't know he went into the mental asylum after his car blew up. I did not know that. I knew he was a hot artist. He had hot songs. But the crazy thing to me, again, with the conspiracies is if you look at who Kid Cudi hangs out with, they're no better than Diddy. And I'm going to leave it at that. Because y'all don't like to hear the truth. Y'all like halfway truth. So, yeah. Hazel E tried to justify it by saying that she gets a percentage of his income, but it was that no, he gave her all of her check, but she still was paying the bills. And she said she settled for that. And she said something was clearly wrong with her because she was taking it. But when he drew the baby, I don't know if y'all remember that. That's when she said, I got to get out because this man is unstable. And she is such a Houston girl. All the lingo she was putting down, going pro, when she was talking about Masika Kalisha. Well, fuck my Anisha. All her vernacular is still Texas. You can't take the Texas out the girl. I love that. So let's get on the Love and Hip Hop cast, because y'all not liking this video, so I'm going to go through this really fast. So she was over there with the Love and Hip Hop cast. She said Miss Nikki Baby has always been about her bag. Her and Molly Ma is a P, pushing P. Hence why Masika was over there. Because she said Masika is a pro. Masika is a lady of the night, which I definitely believe. Because I remember that Gucci Man post she did, and Gucci was in jail, and the world attacked her. And she was like, shut your ass up, because you don't know what Gucci and I had. We are friends, which gives me, she was doing the cucumber challenge and dipping it low and picking it up slow. And for the girls who work the boulevard, and the girls, I'm talking about the boys too, pay attention to the places she dropped, because it's very popular for the ladies of the night, the men on the stroll. I'm helping you. Get your money, baby. Get your money. Get it how you live. And I do like the fact that she did give Masika a compliment. She said she is about her money, but she was hunching on her man, which was Youngberg, a.k.a. Hitmaker. He changed his name after he beat Masika up. Y'all remember that? Tiara, a sad sister. Our sad sister was a mother. She was stealing puss in the middle of the night. That's what I heard from it. I heard stealing puss. I didn't hear consent. I heard Hazel say she looked down and Tiara was on her PUSSY. Lock her ass up. Y'all talking about, I told y'all be talking about these men. There's these women out here too. And Hazel, I don't know if you said it to be funny, but you said Rock Nation's failure when speaking on Tiara. What's T, sis? Because I would have honed in on that. Like, what do you mean? Tasha, you should have asked her about the Rico love. I know Hazel E knows. Hazel, was Tiara Marie over there in the three-way with Rico Love and his baby mama? And did she give some of that puss to Jay-Z? The people want to know. When I say the people, I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. Because she was just so forthcoming and everything else. You might as well tell us the real tea. So she said Tiara snatched her puss in the middle of the night. She said she tried to get the Migos on Love and Hip Hop when they were still rising because they was broke. They was broke. They was damn near bankrupt. So I'm like, all that stuff Lyra Galore said about CEOP is true. Hey, Miki. What? Not a much on the Pete Darius. That's what she said. Did they talk about her colorist remarks and about dark skin women? Yes, she did. She said, Oprah still to this day appreciates her for being honest. She said, you know, she was honest. She said the girl came at her and she came at her with a derogatory thing. They was fighting back and forth and it went into something bigger. And she said, where she's at now in her life, because she's still successful, she's still getting to the bag. When it came to the colorist remarks, she just didn't feel like she was being colorist because she was arguing with this hoe, because the hoe was calling her light skin, which the girl was. So she was like, I'm gonna hit you back with something else, but she said I own it. And then she spoke on the Erica Mena situation. She said, y'all gave so much grace to Erica Mena and she's not even black. And she been calling people monkeys and all types of stuff. And I was like, bitch, Hazel, you better clock it. Don't let these hoes get no grace, especially these non-blacks. But I told y'all, they love to put that cape on for the non-black girls. They do. They'll put it on and da-da-da-da. Super cape for the exoticals. So, Hazel, it is what it is. It is what it is. But she said she understands because she said in her family, they talk like they call her white girl and all kinds of stuff. Because she said her mama was married 3 times and each marriage got a child. I was like, oh my God. Now she's spilling the tea. But she did say this. Her and Devon used to fight. She said, I'm nothing like my mama. That man couldn't just whoop my ass. I was fighting back. That's why Jason was mad, allegedly, and the celebrity daughters and baby mamas and Backpage vixens was running when she came to reunions. Because she knew they tea. Because they was selling that puss and buzz. Masika Kalisha will fuck for a feature. I remember that. I remember when she got pregnant. Y'all remember with the Fetty Wap? She tried to say, oh, they was dating. They was not dating. She busted down in the stew and had Cardi Barbie. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? She's a married woman now. But listen, a lot of these hoes get wives. Look at Kim. Hey, Kenneth Fitzgerald. Okay, girl. What you say? You was a yes. Thank you. Right? Colorist Hazel E. Did we ever get a chance to cover that? They did. It was good. The whole interview was good. I remember that. Hey, Ready for Laugh. I was like, she was honest about her own experience too. That's what makes her somewhat credible. I don't know if it was all true, but no, I believe all of it. I believe all of it because she told us. She said, Katt Williams, choked her out and she went to the attorneys. Y'all need to be like Hazel. Y'all be over there getting monkey stomped and Molly Wops, and y'all don't get nothing but babies. She went to the attorney because he didn't want her to talk about him on Love and Hip Hop, even though that he was claiming her to the world, right? And I think that's dope. And she said Katt Williams put her onto a lot. He really gave her game, taught her a lot. And she said, looking back at it, she would have bought a house in Hollywood, but she wasn't thinking smart. She never got a stipend before. I said, ooh, it's a stipend? But she did say this. She said Katt Williams was forced into the mental asylum by his team because he can be a little manic. And I'm like, manic like schizophrenia, bipolar, what type of manic, Hazel? She never really divulged into that. But he has been to the mental asylum. And she is a true ride or die because when the IRS came knocking at the door, she said she's not going because he had tax issues and he feels like somebody set him up. Hence why we didn't see Katt Williams on the scene for a really long time. Y'all remember that? I do. And I'm like, maybe somebody was setting him up because Katt Williams did it without industry people. Remember, he's the one who told us he walked in on somebody getting in the back door. And she said she was embarrassed when he was fighting that kid. Y'all remember that? She said Katt Williams was super manic and she was upset and she said, I'm leaving. And next thing you know, she sees him on the news fighting a kid because he was getting beat up because he was manic. That's crazy. I didn't see it yet. Please, peace, breathe. Such a natural beauty. Thank you, celebrity. So it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed what she had to say. Pave walkers, not the pave walkers, not y'all laughing. Hit that like button, please. Yes, please, and thank you. Cuddy isn't going to speak out. I'm glad Cassie did, to be honest. She didn't speak out. Y'all keep saying she spoke out. She did not speak out. Okay, speaking out, other people are speaking out for her. She sued. He knows Sean. Y'all see Canadian Chris Brown permanent damage after he was hinted. It was on video with QB. I don't know. Not Tiara pulling a Ronnie from Players. Yes. Tiara was with Jay-Z as a teen. We don't know that to be true. We don't know that to be true. We don't know that. Also, the interview was supposed to vindicate her so we can accept her again. No, she gave the interview because she wanted to speak with Tasha K. She acts like Karen Jr. as soon as she gets mad. Ain't nobody checking for no Hazel. Please, they be checking for Hazel. Hazel be getting to the money. Y'all don't be checking for Hazel. Hazel be getting to the money. Hazel is tied to some powerful people. Who's a married woman now? Masika. When he got lit up by that kid, that was bigger than him. She said he was manic. Hey T. Hey Danica. She said he was manic. And I'm like, what type of manic? What type of mania? Is it bipolar, schizophrenia? You know, his team sent him to an insane asylum. That was T. I didn't know he was locked up in a straitjacket. That's why he doesn't like to take his medicine. He says it doesn't make him funny. She said when she got into she got her breast done for her birthday, thanks to Katt Williams. He got her boobs done. And she was riding the dirt bikes in Dubai and somehow she lost control and like shattered her nose. So he built her nose from scratch. That man loved Hazel. Hazel said she'd go back to, and I know she would. Hazel, go back to that man. That was a good king. Okay. She said it was, but he was good. And she talked about some of the men she been with. James Harden. She said Trey Songz was the biggest, which we already knew that. Trey Songz is hung like a horse. Okay. And she said that's when she was on her PR-ish though. She said times were good. And she said, y'all don't know, but some of these girls be selling that poom poom to these celebrities who be working with these celebrities. I definitely believe that. We can tell. They are definitely sleeping with their clients. And she said she had a good time over there with Trey Songz, Trigger. She had fun with Ray J, which I can believe because Princess Love is still there. But she said Katt Williams was the best because he's very like old school and traditional. Which is he old school and traditional? Like y'all only do like one or two positions, or he wines and dines? Because what I got from it is y'all only do missionary. And I'm like, do y'all only do missionary because he's so little? I don't know how tall he is, but this is her words, not mine. Don't get mad at me. I was just properly entertained. I was like, yes. But she did say Molly Mall is out of prison. But she calls Molly Mall a pimp, and that's how that storyline between Masika and Molly came about. Yes, manic. That's what she said. Far as I seen, Hazel, she falls out with all of her friends and allies. No, she's still friends with her friends. Didn't Katt Williams coin the phrase stiff wear on that radio interview with that woman he was going back and forth with? Yes, Wanda. With Wanda. And she had her husband come up there with a gun. Crazy. I could believe Katt is like that. Boring. Not boring. Not boring. She didn't have to speak out. Diddy knew she could. He wire transfer quicker than the CEOs listen to the conversations. But you don't see him settling with these ones, so that don't mean nothing. Oh my God. I believe all the Katt tea. I remember he had a few episodes arrested and all. Yeah, she said he has an issue. He don't trust nobody. She said he's a huge conspiracy theorist. When it was like he owed millions to the IRS, he was like, how do I owe millions? And that was because of his tax person. And he felt like his tax person set him up. And I have to tell y'all this. This is why my dad said you have to be good with numbers. Check, but verified. I don't trust nobody. When it comes to the dollar and the cent, I don't trust nobody. Because a lot of these people be working for other people undercover. So I'm with Katt Williams on that one. Somebody set him up. I'm with him on that. Somebody set him up because he was doing so good. And Hazel E is a smart girl because she was like, when the IRS came for me, they was like, he gave you this. She said, a gift is not taxable. And I said, come on, bitch. She knows her stuff. But I was really shocked that Katt Williams gave the Migos $200,000 so they couldn't file for bankruptcy. QC, what was y'all over there doing? No wonder y'all wanted Bel Canana down there with y'all. Because y'all was going broke. Shout out to Do It Look Like I Was Left Off Bad and Bougie? Shout out to that because it sent it over. Hazel needed a nose job. She looked like Ernest from the 80s movies. She did not need a nose job. Her nose was actually broken. It was actually shattered. He foot the bill. He paid $15,000 cash to the Kardashians' plastic surgeon to reconstruct her nose because she had to wait for it to heal and then she got it fixed because the way they did it was crazy. Molly is out already. Yes, he is. Not that one-way sex. Katt said Hazel was he said that because he was mad at her because she would not stay in America. She was not over there getting pooped on. And he was sending her money while she was out there. He crazy. At least she's holding back. I know she could have been sent more. Oh, she was going in. I know this may be unpopular opinion, but I always like Hazel E. I always liked her. Like, even when she said her colorist comments. Because I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm not going to go into it. Because y'all be trying to fight me about stuff. And I don't have time. Katt is thankful for his Lucky Charms. Oh, they broke over there. 200K. Wow. 700K. Yes. So she talked about the Cardi B. She talked about the Summer Jam. She talked about the meetings in the back. So I will read y'all this quote that she gave us. So Tasha K asked her, how do you know about the Summer Jam? And she named a very powerful PR man. He's like one of the best. One of the best. I'm going to just give you the first name and let y'all figure it out. Mike. He works for Leo Cohen. And Money Mike is not to be effed with because he he spins a narrative. That's who Kanye West is over. He hates him. Kanye West hates him. Kanye West blasted him a little bit. He's good at what he do. And when I say he's good, he's good. He's good because he had the whole world believe that Cardi B, Bel Canana, was this hip-hop Cinderella story. And they needed somebody to take Nicki down. So who did they use? Remy Ma. That's why Remy Ma is mad because Hazel E was speaking truth. She said Cardi B couldn't take her down. She was up and coming on Summer Jam with these goats and these greats, right? And they're hosting funerals. They needed Remy Ma because Remy Ma had what? She had the image of being a gangster. She shot her best friend over a stack. Okay? She went to prison. She didn't snitch. The whole alma mater of a hood bitch. So you got this chick up there rapping Papooses lyrics to Seether. You know, a diss not only to Nicki Minaj, and it was going to stick like grits, because even if it didn't go nowhere, it's already out there. People was like, oh, Remy ended Nicki Minaj with Seether, and we knew it was lies, but a lot of people didn't. I was out here fighting by myself. I still feel some type of way about it. So she said she seen the whole thing orchestrated, like everybody going up there, they're uplifting Cardi B. They're like, yes, she's on top. Let's go. Hazel E's like Remy Ma's up there, rapping the lyrics. You got all the OG female rappers up there solidifying her, like, yes, pop your shit, queen. And then here goes Cardi B with the Bodak Yellow. And oh, by the way, I also have another song coming out. Motorsport. I'm ingrained in you hoes' brains. So it was like, and she said, quote, Tasha, do you think Cardi B knew about this setup? Hazel E being honest, she said, no, but we let the sheep be sheep. I'm going to quote that again. We let the sheep be sheep. Baby, you ain't never lying. You ain't never lying. And she said a lot of things go on to orchestrate things. She pulled out some heavy receipts. 50 Cent Ja Rule. That was orchestrated by the industry. So when y'all sit up here and y'all like praise 50 Cent, 50 Cent was orchestrated to take Ja Rule out, because something about Ja Rule, and I'm going to look into it. She said it for a reason. Something about Ja Rule had to be stopped. And here comes 50 Cent. And he succeeded. The problem is, now this has nothing to do with Hazel E. The problem is, Cardi B did not fulfill their plans. She was supposed to go on tour. See, her ignorance to what was going on around her makes so much sense. Kanye West, him saying, and she thinks this is blessings from God. She don't know what's going on. Kanye, brother. That's why you out on the farm, Kanye. You know too much. You know too much. And Hazel said it. She was like, they're going to call me after this. Once this goes live, they're going to call me. And I definitely believe that, girl, because you was talking about some heavy hitters in there. They are going to call you, girl. Especially about Tank getting pressed in LA by Suge Knight. The Suge Knight y'all are praising for spilling tea. I be telling y'all don't even be knowing what y'all be doing sometimes, but I let y'all run with it in the conspiracies. Y'all be trying to make martyrs out of monsters, child. And that's hilarious. They did say she was a Dubai girl, but a lot of girls are. She's not a Dubai girl. If she wasn't selling the poom poom in America, why would she sell it in Dubai? She was getting that check from Katt Williams. I'm telling y'all, he was mad. They were going to get married. She was insecure about her nose, but she honestly said that was the only surgery she ever needed. Everything else she did not need. She said she wished she wouldn't have done it, because, you know, she's not like, she's very tiny. She's not built for a BBL. She has an athletic body type. She has like a Jada Pinkett Smith body type, and she wants to have ass. But y'all, she said, why are people surprised about the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett tea? She said, why are y'all surprised? And Tasha K asked her, did she believe Brother Bilal? She said, yeah. She said, I believe that. I'm going to go watch it too. Did y'all know Will Smith beat the fuck out of Jada Pinkett Smith to the point where she had to heal in the house? I watched that interview, but I skipped past that. I don't know why I checked out on that part. And when Tasha brought it up again in the interview, I was like, and she was like, didn't Tisha Campbell leave her ex-husband because he was gay? And Tasha was like, yeah. She was like, see ya. Hazel, girl, you know a lot. You know a lot, Hazel. That's why they don't be fucking with you. Keep that butter pecan Molly locked up. He's free, 48. I said Lucky Charms because he's a leprechaun. Oh my God. What about when Jason P? She said Jason could throw a drink on her and make millions of dollars. But people always bring up the fact that she said coloristain. She owns it. She said something homophobic, I guess. A homophobic slur. But she said this man literally assaulted me on national television and they ate it up. And she said when she looks at his enterprise, like the Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee Live, she's just like, wow, off the back of me, throwing a drink in my face, he made all of this. Because nobody really knew who Jason Lee was before. I didn't know who he was until he came on TV. Yeah. So yeah. I felt they definitely played with her and she could have been pop, but once I saw her on boot camp with the Bati boy, I knew she had a fallback. She did say that all she done for Love and Hip Hop, and they put this ignorant Mita. She was going in. I can't say everything she was saying, but she said this Celia Cruz wannabe as the face of hip hop. She said, I'm disgusted. And she said, and I'm not a barb, but you could just tell. And she said she wished she was Nicki Minaj's PR back then, because that whole back and forth with Bel Kanana would have went completely different. And I say the same thing too, but she said that Nicki had to go through it so that people can love her. And she said timing is everything, but it would have went different if she was Nicki Minaj's PR. Nicki, hire Hazel. I think that would be good. She's done wonders. But she did say Trey Songz was aggressive. He do like the chokeholds. He like to smack him. He like to do all that. Mona Scott is a mess. She and Nicki were in business together with Minx Fusion bottled Moscato. But that means nothing. Who does Mona Scott work for? Y'all always forget that. Y'all always forget that the industry, and this is any industry, it's about relationships. You want to keep those relationships thriving and alive. Like, she had nothing bad to say about Barry Hankerson. She said Barry Hankerson cut the check so she could spend the tank beating some people up because he was about to go to court and he needed it to look good for him. We got to understand, while y'all think they're dismantling something, no, they're not. They're just putting new people in positions to run it how it needs to be ran. No, Bree. Mona runs Love and Hip Hop, and she used Remy, Cardi, DJ Self, and Safari. I wonder if Remy knew she was being used, or was she delusional? I think she was being delusional. I don't think she noticed she got used until Invasion of Privacy dropped. Because y'all remember, Invasion of Privacy was supposed to come out. Cardi was everywhere, big and pregnant, hiding her pregnancy, right? She was hip hop's Cinderella story. I remember because a book was supposed to come out. And it never came. And then Remy Ma was supposed to drop her music and it never came. Baby, talk about karma was swift with her. Brie, are you going to the Pink Friday tour that the tickets sold out? The tickets are not sold out. And I'm definitely going. The tickets are not sold out, baby. Nope, Cardi knew. I mean, that's you, but she thinks it's a miracle and a blessing. I think she knows now. I don't think she knew then. Y'all got to remember, she was like just so happy to be in the spaces. Go look at them pictures. She was so happy to be accepted. She probably would have sold her kidney. But she didn't go on tour. See, she was set up to be with Offset. They told Offset to take her out and Hazel E confirmed it. He was already with somebody when he popped out at that football game with Cardi B. He was with Alexis Scott. I told y'all he had a girlfriend was out and about loving on her, and then he had to cut it off to be with Cardi B. And Cardi B thought, you supposed to cut these hoes off for me. He like, bitch, I barely like you. That's why he was out there cheating, because he was like, y'all just told me to take her to a game. This has gotten deep. Murder Inc. needed to be stopped. What? Same thing Kanye said, though. She thinks it's God's dropping blessings in her lap. It was orchestrated. 50 Cent and job beef is from the street way before he got in the industry. DeMarcus Mama, I'm just telling you what they said. They wanted Ja Rule out and they wanted 50 Cent in. I'm telling you what she said. I'm telling you what the lady said. 50 Cent and Ja Rule beef is real. Like, what? It's real when 50 Cent was snitching on them. He was telling on them. Did y'all forget that part? That is actively part of Curtis' history, his lineage. I don't know what Ja Rule had going on. Maybe he was too successful. Maybe Murder Inc. was making too much money with the karaoke bops. But once 50 Cent dismantled it, the R&B girlies could not come back. Have y'all noticed that? When 50 Cent got on the scene, what happened to the R&B girlies? Pop came back full force. Full force. It was Ashanti. There was Zitty Boppin', Brandy, Zitty Boppin', Monica, Zitty Boppin'. And then next thing you know, 50 Cent come on the scene and X-Nay on the black girls. And next thing you know, we get some You and Me, It's Unforgettable, Teenage Dream, all that. Cause the world was singing, Boy, you got me feeling so good. And maybe it was they was trying to kill R&B. Because if you remember, when 50 Cent came on the scene, they ushered in the iPods real bad. And so forth and so forth. I'm just telling y'all what it was. Before, the kids was stealing from Napstar and LimeWire. Then Apple came on the scene. I'm just telling you. I don't know. Something that was doing over there at Murder Inc., they said, we got to shut it down. We got to shut it down. Every time Ja Rule got on the beat and had one of the singer girls on there, a little Mo, the Ashanti, instantly number one. J-Lo, instant number one. It was like, oh. It was such a good time, and then everybody was like, we don't want to hear that singing. Oh, let me get up out of here because y'all not liking it. Hey, Latrice, I think Hazel has permission to speak. She's not stupid. Ooh. But Cardi and Roma definitely knew. They were just the first two. Yeah, 50 and Ja beef was real, but the people who instigated were industry insiders. Definitely, there's paperwork on 50 Cent telling on Ja Rule. And Ja Rule is smaller than 50 Cent. Agree. B pawns to Wow, nothing should surprise me about these people. Didn't he snatch Jada balls? 50 Cent and the Supreme team beef is from the 90s, and Supreme gave Murder Inc. money. That upset 50 Cent because Supreme tried to murk 50 Cent. Yeah. Still, at the end of the day, he did the work of the people, of the man. Jason has really blackmailed his way to the top. He learned from the best star. I will give her that as well. Hazel is a great PR person, a wonderful one. She's good. Now, come on, Brie. I like Hazel, but she built like a U-Haul moving box. Now, after all the surgeries, but before, if you go look at her old pictures, she has a very like tomboy shape. Like she's like, first of all, she's short as hell. She's shorter than Tasha K. Tasha K's what, 5'4"? What is she? 5'2"? Hazel better open an agency. I'll go work. I always wanted to be a PR person. Did she mention why Cardi never went on tour? No. Allegedly, Jocelyn and Hazel were on Cardi head before the tour came out. Yeah, they were. The tickets are not out yet. I'm definitely going. That was just a registration to be notified, and I'm on that. Yeah, I'm definitely going on. I'm going to the tour, y'all. Like the video, the look for by law. I'm late, but I'm loving the look tonight, Bree. Thank you. I gotta twist my hair down until my birthday. Okay, my birthday is December 8th. Happy Friday, Food Day, Bree Day. Y'all know we gonna turn up. Hold on one second. Hold on. My bad. And we're back. Well, Remy already said on Dream Champs that she really doesn't know what the issue really was and feels now that they are older, a conversation can be had. Child, please. Do y'all really believe Remy? I don't believe Remy. Remy is a liar. They were dating before that. Cardi, they was not dating. He was dating someone else. That was orchestrated. And the sad thing is, Atlantic just dropped. Well, they said they're shelving a lot of artists, not just Cardi, but Cardi, like, baby, I don't think she's made them any money. So they're like, bye, get out of here, get out of here. Murder Inc. was unstoppable at that point. Yeah, they were. I miss R&B being mainstream. Yes, thumbs up this video, y'all. Not that's not how that would start. If you feel differently, then make you a video about it, baby. I'm just telling you. I'm going to listen to somebody who has inside knowledge, not somebody who's going to lie and say, oh, we've been talking, because we know for a fact Offset had just had a baby. A couple years later, he was in prison. Versace remix. Then he was out with Alexis Sky. Alexis Sky is only with the men who got the money. She is not out with no broke, woke, none of that. She's with the men with the money. They tried to murk 50 Cent. Yeah, but he came in the industry doing the job of the industry executives. I believe Hazel. I have to answer the door guys because DoorDash. I don't order DoorDash, but if they, it's for my neighbor. It's for my neighbor. I don't do DoorDash. I don't eat that. They wanted Nikki out because they didn't have her in a slave contract. Leon Cohen was trying to take Murder Inc. down. Earth was very smart and strategic, but not too smart because while he was out here, he got rid of them. Where's Murder Inc. now? Nowhere to be found. Well, she couldn't snitch on herself. 50 helped Leon take down. Yes, he did. And I don't know why people are like acting like I make this up. Hazel E was a PR person back then. She was Erica. She was a Hazel E. Hey, DC. Oh, your birthday is exactly 1 month before mine, boo. Ooh, look at that. Hey, T Creations. Look at that. Okay, hello. Yes. Welcome on, my babe. Yes, Satch season. I'm going to see Nikki on December 14th. Oh, y'all going to the Jingle Bell Ball. Now that's sold out. That is sold out. Hit them likes, y'all. I had to answer the door. I could not let... I could hear the person because the way, like... The way my house is set up, I could just tell when somebody's at the door. I love my box braids. It just takes forever. Oof, child, please. I'm not getting no braids. I'm not getting no braids. Yes, Lex and share. I'm not getting no braids. I just don't want to sit there. Okay? Bree Day. Okay? Bree, why do you think Cardi did not tour? Or what have you heard? I think she didn't tour because she simply was like in love with that man who was not in love with her. I definitely believe I believe him when he said he was like doing his own thing and she just had the baby and she was trying to like save face. She's a Hispanic woman. Joe Budden said it. He was like, she had the husband, she had the baby. She was trying to make it work. She like loves him, but he's just now, I guess, showing that he loves her. I don't know. But I can tell you for a fact, she loved that man for real. She was like crying. She stayed, we saw the videos. Remember when it came out, he was with them two women and it was bucket naked? That's really why she hates Tasha K. Tasha K released that. Wasn't sure, was that Atlantic paperwork real? Mm-hmm. And if my cousin babes don't look okay, be mad. Ooh. I believe Hazel. Hazel has no reason to lie. She's made her money in PR. She transitioned into social media. Like, I enjoyed it. And I respect the fact that she told Tasha K, like, people do want to take you down. Look what you're doing. Like, it's crazy. Not the likes ain't lacking. Your hair's so pretty. Thank you, Southern Belle. Hey, Cali girl. Hey, Smith. Cardi is lazy and just didn't want to do the work. And that could be another thing. That could be another thing. Because remember, she was finding every excuse in the book. She got pregnant. She was at Rolling Loud just fine. So I don't know. I just think she was trying to save that marriage or that farce of a marriage or was begging him to stay. Cardi B gives me that type. She was giving a dude in prison her money when she was on Love and Hip Hop. Did y'all forget that? She got upset that that black girl told her, I know girls like you. I know women like you. And it burned her up. She was mad. That's why she was crying on them lives and telling us all her business just for us to turn it around. But Hazel E, you're not gonna get off the hook, bitch, because I remember what you said. You said just because she sucked dick better, girl, whose dick was she sucking? Because I'm gonna whisper this to y'all. They said there's a video of Cardi B naked in the Atlantic studio, the Atlanta Records studio, naked dancing around. I saw it on Twitter one time, but she might have scrubbed the internet of that. This is when her doppelganger video was up of her doppelganger shoving the corona in the boom boom. That's why they was saying that baby wasn't offset. Y'all remember that? That was baby, that was years ago. That was years ago. They said she was. I'm telling y'all. Mm-hmm. And I was looking at a whole lot of biography yesterday. I forgot that Ashanti album has it better than Beyonce's solo album. I mean, it came out first, so yeah. Right is right and wrong is wrong, and Hazel has a story too. Yup, Katt is crazy. I can't imagine dropping the ball like that behind an arranged relationship. She didn't know it was arranged. That's why I'm telling y'all. What did I tell y'all? Let me say the quote one more time to the Houston's own, one of the best to ever do it, Hazel E. We let the sheep be sheep. Do y'all think she would be comfortable? Why do y'all think she was losing her mind? Y'all remember she started losing her mind? I don't want to do music anymore because she knows. Now she knows. She didn't know back then. Back then, all these bitches is hating and I don't care. Y'all remember she was saying all that? And now she sees She has something to prove because in her true Libra fashion, how dare they pull one up on me? But you're not gonna outwork the industry, baby. Mm-mm. 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 That's why she don't want to do it. Hence, I do them myself. It's oh, so that's how Cardi got rich, huh? Saw that video, didn't know it was at Atlantic. It was at Atlantic. It was at Atlantic. She was all in the video. If you seen the video, she was all bucket naked. Bucket naked. Just for those that saw it, I will never forget it because I was just like, they be doing stuff in plain sight. And some of y'all can't even see. I know y'all can't see because y'all be doing conspiracy theories. Y'all be interviewing people who should not be interviewed. I'm not saying I'll get your money, but if y'all only knew. That's why I said nobody is innocent. Everybody's complicit. I saw that video, okay? Cardi won't outwork now one other rapper with 25 writers on a song. Bird Brain. I saw it. That was what a time to be alive. How do y'all feel about this? 84% of y'all said that Hazel E was spilling wine. 60% of y'all said no. I'm sorry y'all feel that way. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I do want to say this. Hazel E, if you see this video, I want you to write a book. You deserve to tell your story. You have been tied to some high-profile people. I want to see it. I want to see it. I think you have a lot to offer. If you don't want to write the book, then you should open up a PR team. Cardi said she has receipts that go way back. I mean, she probably do. She probably do because I'm telling you, I know what I saw. My eyes didn't deceive me. I don't think Cardi is as rich as we think. I never said she was rich. Now, I told y'all I can count real fast. The math won't mathing. They in the red over there, but y'all ain't hear from me. She allegedly didn't tour because Atlantic had marriage scheme and knew that Met Gala was coming up. No, She was supposed to go on tour. She went to the Met Gala because they said she was. No, I don't know if she was doing that, but ain't no telling. Atlantic said now and her features were only his. Ooh. Just like she said, Atlanta scrubbed the internet of her whack. Yeah. If I can find it, I will send it to you. Otherwise, it's still out there. You got to search for it. I remember the video because she was all bucket naked. And I was like, I can't take that from her. She is a true hustling bitch. She adopted that mentality. So I believe it. Of course she has receipts. Ooh. And on that note, what are your thoughts, babes? What are your opinions? Y'all can go watch it at the TashaK.live on the app. I don't know when she's dropping it on YouTube. She did not tell me that. But that interview was good. It was so good. It flowed so well. And there was a lot of chemistry. I like it. So Tasha K, my tip to you is keep it up. I want more interviews like this because it was good. It was good. She didn't go on tour because those tickets were selling. People like Bruno Mars. She was out there with a heavy hitter and he had to sell them for Sear. I remember that. He was pissed. But on that note, what are your thoughts, Babe Squad? What are your opinions? Comment down below. I gotta go. Bye, hoes.